And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Left 4 Dead 2 match here in RBT6. This is the second week of the Swiss stage. My name is Elliot. I will be your caster this evening / afternoon / morning, depending on where you are. And our cameraman is Krycher XD. How are you, friend?
What's up? I'm feeling fine. What about you?
I'm good. Looking forward to this match. Two teams today are going to be Skyrise, as the server name has been changed to fuck Krycher. We are going to be seeing Skyrise versus, is it Clown Monkey? I believe it is Clown Monkey from China, Skyrise from EU. We will be getting a one game on the LA server, neutral here between these two teams. The map is, of course, Passifice. So we are just going to wait for the last few survivors to join, the ready-ups to go out, and we will be going live with this match. Krycher, I'm going to throw it over to you. Who do you think has this match in the bag?
I have no idea. I saw Aqualax screaming the Clown Monkey team and they weren't looking good on the screens. But I don't know. It's like, for now, it's like 60-40 for Skyrise, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's a fair bet. Skyrise are certainly, from what I understand, the more experienced team. They've been around for quite a while now, many years. You know them well, Krycher. Didn't you play with them at one point and then get kicked?
I left by myself. Why people keep saying I got kicked?
Oh, okay. Well, moving swiftly on. Yeah, Skyrise are certainly quite a well-experienced team, so I think they are the favourites heading into this match. But, of course, one game LA, anything can happen. And Passifice is quite a sort of swingy map, if I can use that term. The bonuses available.
Aqualax Elliot? Question mark?
Yo, what up? Yeah, I was on Aqualax for all of 3 days. What's up?
Damn.
Yeah, have a laugh. You were never on Aqualax.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, as I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, Passifice. The maps on Passifice have a huge amount of bonus available to them. So, if one team can make the map with bonus and the other team gets wiped, which is certainly very possible, then you can see some huge swings in the point totals as the map goes on. So, all of that is a long-winded way of saying this could very well be anyone's game, the one game LA. We are just going to wait for the last few Skyrise players to join up. While we do that, do you know who's going to be playing? Oh, and she is gone. Do you know who's going to be playing for Skyrise? No? So, Krycher, why don't you give us a quick roster rundown for Skyrise? Clown Monkey, we have Johnny, Yoru, Zhuai Lang, and someone else.
Oh, wait, I said it on wrong bind. So for Skyrise we have Chris, Frey, and Eventino Wendo. I'm sorry, I misclicked the wrong bind for my mic.
Genius.
Yeah, okay, Aqualax Elliot.
So there we go, there we have it, and for Clown Monkey, you're going to get the right bind. There you are, Yoru, Johnny, Zhuai Lang, and their fourth player.
Their fourth player. Oh, Skyrise is changing the avatars to the team avatars. So they're gonna get a boost to gameplay because of that.
Yeah, maybe. Not sure about that. Might get a decrease in gameplay quality from what I've seen.
What? You can see the spray?
I can see the spray. I mean, I haven't played with NF before, but is that an accurate representation? I'm sure NF is a fantastic teammate, and I won't hear a bad word said about him.
We have some copy pasta from Caution on the chat. I don't know if I should read it. You can do that, Elliot.
I will decline to read that copy pasta, but please do keep spamming it in chat. Everyone loves to see that.
Alright.
We are just going to wait for the ready-ups to come out. It looks like we're all in server. Clown Monkey versus Skyrise. Chris does not have the avatar set. He will be either playing much better or much worse than his teammates. Chris ruining it, as always, coming out from Frey. So while we have some time here, Krycha, have you played your Week 2 match?
Nope, I'm gonna play it at 10 PM CET, which is
Very
in
nice.
8 hours.
8 hours. Poggers, and who are you versing, my friend?
Demon Boys from South America, and it's gonna be streamed on Vanya's channel, so you better guys watch that.
There you have it. Check it out on Vanille's channel. 8 hours from now, Krycha losing to some South Americans.
Yeah.
Get your clips ready.
Alright. I hope I'm gonna get paired with you on round 3 and I'm gonna send you back to Australia.
Dude, I actually would be so hyped for that. Let's go, buddy. 1 game LA, next round, you and me.
Got you.
I'm actually gonna message Fig and beg him to pair us. Alrighty, so the ready-ups are almost all finished. Chris is the last one, and we will be heading live with this Swiss stage match, week 2 of the Swiss, between Clown Monkey and Skyrise.
Oh yeah, got a knife.
And we are live. Clown Monkey will be starting as the survivor, and Skyrise as the infected, sending the hit in straight away, and Hunter gets skeeted. Jockey gets M2, a little bit of spit damage goes out, but the survivors take that first hit pretty cleanly, and they are hitting the go-go button. Like to see it. The Spitter did save, so Spit is still alive. He is going to have a Spit for this indoor choke. One of, if not the deadliest chokes on this entire map. But the survivors aren't wasting any time, pushing all the way through that corridor, and now it's going to be a little bit difficult for the infected to land, with the survivors already taking this cafeteria room here at the end, the restaurant. The survivors are just taking their time, killing all of the common that are trickling in behind. And likewise, the infected are not in a hurry to send a hit. Smoker has pre-spawned in front, doesn't get anything. Hunter lands in the back for a little bit, but
That was a nice spit block by Rochelle.
that was a really nice bait. They tried to smoke her, but she's just closed the door on the tongue, and the charger bangs his head against the door, and Clown Monkey are looking healthy. Innuendo and Frey on 0 after basically the deadliest choke on the entire map. Survivors will continue to push forward, and the tank is going to be up. Who gets this tank? It's going to be up in the hands of NF. Boomer lands onto 2, and NF was the Boomer actually, so this could be a commit. Actually, no, I'm lying through my teeth. Frey was the Boomer. Never mind. But this still could be a commit, as NF is working his hittables in, and it looks like he is just going to go. Oh no, the car lands onto Coach. A little bit unlucky, bouncing off the bus, but same token, maybe needed to have a little bit more respect for that hittable, and that is just a death. Very quickly, Jockey lands on Nick at the back, the charger misses. Who was that charger? Chris. And the Hunter gets skeeted by Rochelle, and actually, now this tank has 0 support. Hittable. Whoa. Absolute moonshot there from NF. Oh, is it gonna... the car falls on him, and he gets another recap onto Yoru. This could be a wipe. The car! He's gonna get him. Ellis can't get away. Oh! And the smoke.
Damn.
And surely that'll be it. Actually, I mean, maybe not. No, the jockey. Alright, the jockey is gonna take him around the corner. And they do get the wipe. My goodness.
What a tank from an F.
NF comes in, secures the wipe, gets a nice early down onto Coach, and actually a kill with that hittable. I think Coach was not just incapped, but dead before the tank had lost even 2,000 health. And then NF was able to get 2 more hittable incaps with basically 0 SI support. The jockey on the first round helped him a little bit, but the charger completely whiffed. A thoroughly stinky charge from whoever that was. And the hunter got skeeted. Nonetheless, NF pulled out the wipe. And Skyrise looking pretty to take an early lead here in this match.
Reloading.
As we are just going to wait for Innuendo to ready up, and we will be going live with Skyrise's Survivor in this match. As I was rambling about before the match started, there's a lot of bonus available and quite a lot of distance as well. Not maybe on this map in particular, but for the subsequent maps, lots of bonus and lots of distance available on these maps. So it can be very possible for teams to make comebacks, even with relatively large point discrepancies, just because of how many points there are to play for. So certainly not over there, or not over for Clown Monkey, but they're going to want to make sure they at least get a lot of damage done with this tank, if not secure a wipe themselves. So the hit is going to come in. Hunter doesn't get skeeted, and there he does actually. Frey lands the second shot. Skeets Yoru, and another clean take from the survivors on that first hit. Spitter again saves, so both of these teams seem to understand the sort of meta of making sure they have a spit for this room here, but Skyrise are not wasting any time, absolutely legging it through this corridor choke, and they are going to make it. The Charger lands a double though, in the corner!
No.
Actually, really big charge drops down from the ceiling. Lands a double onto NF and Chris, and the spit on top, and that is very good damage, considerably more damage done by Clown Monkey than
Thank you,
Skyrise.
Skyrise. Clown Monkey needed that.
Very true. So NF is down to about 60 health, Chris down to 70. Innuendo still on 100, so he is going to be 5 punches. Boomer.
What is a spitter?
Oh, they trigger the alarm. Oh my god, it's a triple charge. Oh my god. Skyrise are just lining up for these charges. A double into a triple. Oh, and they've spawned the tank.
With the Horde? Oh no,
The Horde is... I don't know how much longer the Horde will last, but if this tank just goes straight in, I think he'll still have a few common trickling. It looks like he is going to try and work his hittable, so I think Skyrise will just about get away with it. Although, saying that, common is still coming. Alright, I think they finally dried up now, so Skyrise have dealt with the common. And they are set up for this tank. Boomer goes for a very optimistic arc boom. And he's electing not to die? Or maybe he's trying to rocket in on someone's head and get a proxy? No, he's saving. He is going to try and land a reboom here as the tank just waits and whips that car in at Rochelle. Isn't able to land. Does get the reboom onto Coach. And that's a punch. Oh, he's going to... No, tank lost the corner. Had a guaranteed corner. Oh, and this tank is whiffing badly. Alright, does get an incap onto Coach and still has lots of health to work with. Innuendo is going to die. Yeah, and that is a death on Innuendo. Can he get anything else? He's got 200 health, 160 charger coming in. Charger lands. Car. Oh, okay. Not able to land the car, but what a, if you'll excuse my French, absolute clusterfuck of a tank fight. Frey is talking about, I don't know if he's talking about innuendo or if he's talking about his actual dog. Keck dub, we both made the same joke. Alright. So, alright. I love innuendo, just banter.
Yeah, innuendo, don't worry when you watch the PLE.
Actually a very nice guy, so shoutouts to innuendo. But complete clusterfuck of a tank fight. Clown Monkey landing, I mean, saving that boomer was an interesting decision, but he was able to land the reboom, and the tank sort of had a corner behind the car, behind the truck, with his hittable next to it, and I think he sort of double guessed himself. Didn't know if he wanted to just go for the punches on the corner or if he wanted to secure the down with the car. In the end, didn't do either. Looked like he'd completely sacked it, but was able to land a hittable eventually onto innuendo, secure the death. So, decent tank. In fact, I would say good tank by Clown Monkey, and killing off Survivor and doing plenty of damage to NF and Chris. Now, can they land a 3 cap, or at least reduce a lot of this bonus to keep the match close? Of course, they themselves did get wiped, and they are going to sack for the quad.
Shotgun.
Smoker, Charger, Hunter, and the last spawn will be a jockey, as the quad cap is up. So if Clown Monkey can land this, then it is basically a 100-point game heading into map 2, which is basically nothing. That is an early pre-spawn by the Charger. Not sure about this. Not sure about this at all. Hunter gets skied, Smoker gets cleared, Charger misses, and only the jockey is able to land, getting a good little bit of damage onto NF. The problem now is because they've just killed a quad, the next hit is going to be a 2-2, and Skyrise are going to be able to just go basically all the way to the safe room. I can't really see them getting wiped to a 2-2 at all, so they should just have to shut down this last hit and they will be in. Boomer lands onto 2, that's a good start. Now, can the Hunter pounce Ellis? No, Hunter takes the pounce onto Rochelle. Gets a bit of damage, and as she's going to get pulled back through the spit, NF actually taking a lot of damage and gets fully incapped.
The fucking DB's almost gone.
The fucking DB is almost gone. Skyrise, Ellis, who is that? Chris. Not really sure what he did on that hit. Maybe I'm being a little bit harsh, but he wasn't boomed. And didn't skeet the Hunter, didn't clear the Smoker, didn't clear the Common, just basically watched NF get fucking beaten to incap. So Skyrise do make the map with a little bit of bonus, or 3 of them make the map with a little bit of bonus, but pretty close. After map 1, only a bit over 300 points separating the teams. And as I keep saying, on this campaign, 300 points is not much at all. So still everything to play for here for both teams.
Fucking DB's almost gone. The fucking DB's almost gone. The fucking DB's almost gone. The fucking DB's almost gone. Already. Fucking DB's almost gone. Already. Fucking DB's almost gone.
Oh my god, fucking Hydro.
Already. DB's almost gone. The fucking DB's almost gone.
The DB's almost gone, and he's going to keep redeeming it until it is gone. Shout out to Hydro, as we are going to go live on map 2 here. Skyrise starting as the Survivor, 31% tank. So this will be, I believe, a pool room tank. The Survivors will take it back, very likely. Boomer, Hunter, Charger, Smoker. No spit, unfortunately, on this first hit. Unfortunate for the infected, that is. The survivors will be very happy to see there's no spit.
The fucking DB's almost gone.
Why it took off? What
Already.
the fuck?
And Kreitcher's having a freak out for some reason as the boomer misses.
Boomers around.
Smoker's gonna spawn in the middle of everyone's face. I'm not sure about that smoke. Charger misses. Hunter lands for a little bit. And Innuendo
The fucking DB's
shoots the
almost
boomer
gone.
and pops it on
Already.
NF, as any good teammate would. So, no real damage coming out of that first hit, but I think they at least got somewhat decent spawn rotation with the boomer Hunter dying last. So they are going to have a spit charge for this next hit. Remember, the tank is up in about 6% from now. So Clown Monkey are probably going to want to send this hit sooner rather than later, and indeed they are going to go. Charger doesn't land, Jockey doesn't land, Smoker doesn't land, Spitter completely misses, and that was a good take by Skyrise, but frankly some questionable and infected there from Clown Monkey. Charger rocketed in and just kind of stood there like a deer in headlights. The survivors are able to spawn the tank and run it back. As Chris doesn't realise that that side alley's been blocked. Gotta go back through the room. I've made that mistake in scrims. Skyrise looking healthy for this tank. All 4 survivors on 90 health. NF and Chris on 97, as that's a big pop on the boomer by Frey, actually. Common in this room can be pretty brutal, but now there is no boomer to contend with. This tank is taking a little bit of chip. 200. I'm saying NF and Chris are both going to be 5 punches. Tank up in the hands of Yoru here. Second pass, so this is going to have to be the commit. Charger, Hunter, Jockey are the support. And he's going to find an early, well, somewhat early punch onto Nick. That's 2. The Jockey takes the guy he had cornered. I don't know about that. Charger goes in before the rest of the SI lands. The Hunter's still pouncing around. Doesn't get killed. This is just a complete... Well... Oh my god. Alright. What to say about that? The SI landed, but quite out of sync. The tank, I think, could have landed a few more punches, just basically deciding not to punch Chris there at the end. And all in all, Skyrise are looking, you know, fairly healthy. 1,000 bonus. They are going to have 2 bleeders in Frey and Chris, but most importantly, the DB is still 100%, and that is actually a really big pick by Skyrise. I think that was Innuendo picking the Spitter. And now they can really just go. They're not even going to bother shooting the boom. They know there's no spit, and they are going to blitz it through the rest of this map. Clown Monkey have got to get a hit in immediately to get another Spitter up. They cannot let the survivors make all this distance. Smoker goes first. Charger misses. Boomer gets popped. And Charger gets, I think, a scratch, but that'll be it. No Charger Jockey for the next hit either, so I think it's going to be a 2-2 with a Smoker. Not ideal. Skyrise making short work of this map, showing us the power of that W key, especially when they know that there is no Spitter. And a nice pop by Innuendo. Boomer tried to spawn in the middle. Didn't get it. Didn't get the boom. And they are going to go Coach. Oh! Coach catches the Hunter, and the rest of the survivors actually drop into the Spit. Spit basically at their feet. They don't take too much. Bonus is still sitting at nearly 800 here for Skyrise. Innuendo is going to have to pop pills. 39 health on him, unfortunately. As he comes in, nice jockey. 3 boom, but Nick Frey Wasn't... Oh, it's another double charge. Goodness me, they do manage to clear it, even though Chris goes flying.
We need to keep running.
Frey wasn't boomed, was able to clear the jockey and then skeet the hunter. Well played by him.
I opened it. Let's
And
go.
Skyrise continue on. Could have been bad there if Frey got capped with his 3 teammates boomed. But now again, not an ideal sack order means that Clown Monkey don't have a charger for this tunnel choke. Almost certainly the most oppressive choke in this campaign, arguably the most oppressive choke in the game at the end of the tunnel here. Spawns all above you, spit spreads absolutely everywhere, there's a million common on ping, so I'll be interested to see how Skyrise elect to take this. Nice tongue cut by NF to start it off. Frey gets smoked, but there's no cover. Where's the hunter? What the? Where the fuck was that hunter? Okay, if I'm in the Clown Monkey war room, I am absolutely screaming at my teammate. I don't know what that hunter was doing. Just watched the survivors push all the way out. Well, not good. The Skyrise push through what is arguably the hardest choke in the entire game. The charge does land. So Chris is going to take a bit more damage. In fact, he is going to get incapped, so they do manage to get something done with that very last hit. Skyrise just not blocking around the corner properly, leaving the rocket for the boom and the follow-up for the charge. So Clown Monkey do get a bit of damage on that last hit, but still, 424 bonus, not to be scoffed at on this ping. I think Clown Monkey are going to have a very hard time matching that bonus, considering how difficult the map is, and especially that final choke, as I was saying. So, now the pressure is on Clown Monkey. See what they can do with their survival round.
Nick, you gotta find a way to cheer your ass up. You ain't got much to look forward to. Coach,
A 300-point deficit on map 1 and 424 bonus plus full distance to chase on map 2. So they're definitely going to have a big map here. I mean, if they can at least make full distance, they'll keep the game at about a 700-point differential, which is large but not insurmountable. As the first hit comes in, Charger misses, but a 2-cap does land. Hunter in the back, Smoker in front, and that is quite good damage coming out. Rochelle was smoked and boomed, so while she's incapacitated by the Smoker, she was getting beat on by Common as well. Ends up losing a good 20 health. Say that 5 times quickly. Incapacitated by the Smoker. They do manage to push inside here, the survivors. Spit charge, Hunter, Jockey, very dangerous hit, and the Hunter is pre-spawned at the top of the stairs. Gonna be looking for that wall kick. Let's hope the survivors are ready. Ellis is not gonna go. Who is gonna be the one to go forward and ace it? None of them. The survivors have gone and spawned the tank. Okay. Nice. Alright, nice little play there by Clown Monkey, deciding that they don't need to go up the stairs and take the choke, they can just spawn the tank instead. I thought it might be a bit risky to spawn the tank while the hit is up, but... Oh! So there you go, Charger missed. Jockey gets shut down, and they will have a free run back without having taken really any damage, and they absolutely could have, perhaps should have even, considering the spawns that Skyrise had. Now, are they going to go in the room? They're not. They are choosing it to fight outside in this construction site. Interesting decision. Don't see many teams fight it back here. Almost everyone does take it in the pool room. Big pop onto Innuendo. And now that the boom is gone, fighting it back in the construction site seems like a pretty reasonable decision. Hunter lands, but that's really early. Okay, no, the tank is going to get in time, so he is going to be able to get the 2 punches on Rochelle. Is he going to be able to secure the down? She takes her pills. He is going to be able to get the in cap. Kill the tank. Gets another punch onto Ellis. And he's going to pick up a rock. Okay, dead. Alright, so that is the end of the tank. Pretty well taken by Clown Monkey. Rochelle did take her pills, so she got full incapped and opened up the DB, lost about 40% of the DB and is minus a set of pills, so more damage than perhaps it looks.
They didn't take it. There are the pills
They
in the
didn't
room.
take what?
There are the pills in the room.
They didn't take the pills behind. You're right, they didn't. So they are going to be down 1 set of pills here. The Clown Monkey and Rochelle. Oh my god, that charger. Innuendo with a downright stinker of a charge. I feel like I'm piling on Innuendo a bit too much. An unlucky charge from Innuendo there. Not able to land, but he did stay alive. And I'm not sure what he's doing. Is he going to despawn? Is he running after them? He is going to despawn. Alright, so the charger is going to despawn, and it is actually going to be a quad here for Skyrise. But too slow to pull the trigger. Maybe just waiting a little bit too long for all of the spawns to be up. And now Clown Monkey are giving Skyrise the go-go treatment. I love to see this. Knowing there's no spit, they are just blitzing it through the map. Charger gets shut down. 2 cap does land in the back. A little bit of Hunter damage onto Coach. But they're okay. They're alive. And they are continuing to move through the map. Now the good thing from Skyrise is they didn't hang on to that quad for too long. So they've used it, they got a bit of damage, and more importantly, they will have a spitter for this next hit. As well as a As I say that, what the fuck is that? From Innuendo. Just sacks the spitter. Why? Okay, I don't want to be piling onto one guy, but I think Spitter's a good SI here, Innuendo. You don't want to just do nothing with it. It is now dead. No spit. Was that intentional? Did they not want a Spitter for this ladder choke?
Maybe they want tri-cap?
Maybe they want to tri-cap with a boom, but they have just used the boom, so now it's going to be a quad when NF gets a spawn. I don't know. I can't really justify using a spit when you have a charger right next to you in a corridor like that. Anyway, it is what it is. They do now have the quad, so if Skyrise land this quad, then I am a Muppet and Innuendo is a genius. As Charger does, get cleared actually at the last second. Smoker went for the pull to distract, but they did manage to clear the charge. And Survivors are going to continue marching forward. They have about 640 bonus, and they're all fast with that set of pills that they did found. So, not bad position for Clown Monkey. They do, of course, have this absolutely brutal choke still to play as a 3-boom lands. Charger. Oh no, Ellis! No, Ellis! Oh, and he gets cleared again! These clears. Pretty pog, although I'm saying that Nick is getting choked out in the back, loses quite a lot of his health. That is unfortunate. Ellis went for the jump onto the ladder, missed the jump, dropped down into the drink right in front of the charger, but his teammates bailed him out, clearing the charge. Clown Monkey are continuing to work their way forward through the map. As another multi-boom lands, and they are just going to send this hit. Frey landing the pounce, and the jockey. Oh, that's a death. That's a death. No, they get the clear again. Ellis, don't go down. Don't get incapped by the Coleman. Jesus. Alright, so absolute madness, mania happening. Ellis didn't drop with the rest of his team, got jockeyed from behind. Rochelle too far forward, Ellis too far back. They do manage to get everyone out of it alive, but it's cost them a lot of the little health that they had left, and now not only is the bonus looking decimated, they are in a very bad spot for this choke here. 3 boom lands, Yoru cuts the tongue, charge up, lands the double charge, and Shui Lang goes down to a common, Smoker up the front, and that is the wipe. So, Skyrise able to get, I mean, roughly the same amount of damage with the tank, roughly the same amount of damage heading to the start of the event, but the critical difference, Skyrise playing the infected, especially on that tunnel choke at the end, much better, just understanding how deadly it can be and able to secure a wipe with that last hit there. So they are going to take a pretty commanding lead in this match, up by around about 800 points, a bit over, 850. Again, far from over for Clown Monkey, but if they are going to start the comeback, it needs to begin now with this map. Can't afford to lose this map as well. Will probably put things out of reach with only map 4 left to play. I assume we're not seeing map 5. The hit's gonna come in. Charger doesn't land. Smoker gets instant cleared. Jockey gets M2. Very clean shutdown by Skyrise. Chris with some nice clears on the tongue. And Skyrise sitting pretty as they push through this potential death charge choke with no concern at all. They're all the way on the other side of the bridge. Boomer, Jockey, Charger, Hunter. Don't eat death charge like Kreitzer. Good advice coming out from Innuendo. It's the Boomers pre-spawned. They like to pre-spawn these Boomers. Clown Monkey doesn't land. Charger gets a nice charge from behind, however. Into Innuendo. Fortunately, not able to get anything more than that. This is Hunter and Jockey and Boomer. Get dealt with pretty quickly. And that's really it. Just the 17 damage from the scratch and the charge coming out.
Nice.
Survivors continue to march forward. 1 boom lands. Now, I don't know about sending a hit here. They are going to do it. They are going to hit the pounce and the spit, and actually a nice smoke back into the spit. So a lot of damage going out onto Chris. So it was a good hit. The problem is, as we can see, Frey is going to open the train doors and summon the tank. And actually, ooh, yeah, tank taking 1,000 chip, deciding to just get out of there. Didn't wait for his spawns, and you know, I think that was probably the right decision, in fact. 2 of the survivors were at the back dealing with common. He thought, this is going to be my best chance to get out of here. If I wait, even if my spawns are up, I'm just going to be getting shipped to hell by these survivors. Rock! Oh! The rock lands on the boat that Innuendo was standing on, and I think he takes basically a rock's worth of damage, if not more. Too busy tunneling the charger. Skyrise are now trying to hide from the tank, although I must say doing a pretty poor job of it. Tank is still 55% first pass, but he is going to commit! Hunter... Oh! Alright, he gets the in-cap onto Chris, and is he just going to get out? He does, he just gets out and tries to re-hit his card, doesn't get it. But that was a cheeky little play there by the Infected. Landing the pounce onto Chris, stops him from running away from the hittable, And then the charger comes in to just make sure the tank has all the time he needs to land the car. And the tank is able to decommit, still has over 50% of his health remaining. So, you know, relatively healthy. Can definitely get something done with this second recommit. See, they're going to go for the same play again. It's going to be a bit too hard this time. The tank is too far away. Hunter lands, Jockey lands, but the tank is not able to get his hittable. And he does decommit, but not before taking more chip. Health is now well below the 3,000 mark, 2,500. Rock, skated. And this will probably be the final commit of many for this tank, as he is going to come in. SI going early. The charger lands onto Francis, and is this going to be another incap? It is onto Frey. Oh, punches the car. Not able to get anything else, but 2 incaps there for that tank. Pretty good. Very interesting style there with that tank, just committing in, hitting his cars on capped survivors and then getting out again. Was able to basically commit and recommit that tank 3 times, securing 2 full incaps. So it's a nice pop coming out from Chris. And the jockey not able to get anything either, gets M2, so it's just the charge. He's got to do it alone. Surely you go, surely you go. Oh, he saves. I don't think I agree with that decision. Saving the charge. I mean, yes, it's 1v4, but that train choke is absolutely nasty for spit charge, and now I think he's going to have a hard time landing. We shall see. He's going to need his smoker to set him up, I think. Hunter goes for the pounce, gets skated by NF. Smoker does pull for the charge, and he does land. The spit is pretty late, however, and Francis only takes 1 tick on the spray. Skyrise continue on. Spitter Charger died last, so this next hit is not particularly scary. And the survivors are basically 2 hits away from the safe room. Maybe even just 1 if they really go-go. Boomer does sack. Chucky! Oh my goodness, Chucky gets absolutely murdered. And Smoker tried to get the reset pull, wasn't successful. And now it is going to be another 2-2. Hunter did save. So this will be the last hit. Hunter's going to pounce at the back. Does land, but no, none of his other SI were ready. Pounced Lewis, but to what end? Charger wasn't ready, Spitter wasn't ready, Boomer wasn't ready. Boomer gets popped now, but and again, it is just the Spitter and Charge left. Can this Charger land? He can! Innuendo. Thank you, Innuendo. We needed that. Takes the charge. And it's about 100 bonus gone. Still, there's another safe room for Skyrise. All of their players, except 1, have seen every safe room so far, and they do make it with 450 bonus, which is not bad for a neutral game. And now the pressure is really on for Clown Monkey. 452 bonus. I mean, they will have to, at the very least, match that bonus. And more realistically, probably have to beat that bonus by some amount on this map if they want to keep things competitive heading into map 4.
Nice.
Extra sidearm.
Look, this is actually very interesting by Skyrise here, not deciding to hit on that first ramp where almost every team hits almost every time. They are waiting until these survivors come forward, presumably going to go in this walkway choke. The survivors have now entered. Interesting decision. I quite like it if they can make it work. That is, of course, the big if, as the charger misses badly, but good damage actually. Lots of damage. The charger beating on Bill, and wow. Oh, huge damage coming out. Even though the charger missed, Jockey in the back landed onto, I think it was Zoe. Two other survivors had to run through Spit to clear her, and poor Bill at the front just couldn't deal with the charger by himself and got punched repeatedly. Lots of damage. Bill down to 51 health on the first hit. Next hit's coming in. 3 boom lands, 2 cap. Clear the hunter. And more damage coming out onto Clown Monkey. Bill has taken his pills. Zoe, there is another set that they pick up. Alright, so they are... I mean, they're all going to be green. They're all going to be healthy in quotation marks for this tank, assuming they don't take too much on this hit. But it looks like the infected are going to save, which is probably the right call. You don't want to have this tank spawn with 0 infected to help him, because you can get mightily punished. Spit does go AI. Frey was the spitter, is now the tank. So that is no spit. Yoru baits the first open. Does open it this time. Charger flies in, lands, gets cleared. Smoker and Jockey land at the back, and Frey gets a really clean cross. Takes 140 damage, 154 damage in total. Almost nothing, considering Clown Monkey's damage took over 1,000. Very much better position here for Skyrise. Frey not doing, or not electing to keep sight. He is down to 35% first pass, so losing quite a lot of rage already. Hunter lands this charger, and a rock coming in, and a boom, and oh yeah, there it is, boom lands onto Francis. The survivors just getting overwhelmed. Too many things to shoot. The common, with the charger, with the hunter, and the rock does land onto Francis, and things are starting to look pretty dire now for Clown Monkey. They really got to tighten things up. Can't be letting boomers land in this area, and definitely can't be letting rocks land. As the next set is going to come in. 2 cap again. Clear the... Oh! They do manage to clear the smoker, and a big skeet by Yoru on the rock. But unfortunately, that is more damage going out. The jockey and the smoker landing a nice 2 cap. So even though a rock didn't land, the survivors still took a lot of damage just from the zombies. And Frey is now second past, is looking to commit. And I think basically every survivor is going to have to pop pills here. Smoker goes for an early pull onto Lewis, isn't able to get much with it. But he does stay alive and is able to climb out. Oh, the survivors. Zoe's mispositioned quite badly. Does end up getting... eats a car. Another car lands onto Lewis, who has charged this hunter. Goodness gracious me, the charger's still alive. Tank punches the boat. He's still got nearly 3,000 health. Lewis dies. Francis has been smoked. The tank is able to get the down off the back of that smoke onto Francis, and now it is just a 1v1 here. Bill versus the tank. Tank has 2,000 HP remaining, and I don't like Bill's odds here, I've got to be honest. He does manage to avoid the car. The jockey was not so lucky. Eats the car, but takes a rock, and the jockey is able to get his revenge, and that'll be the wipe coming out for Skyrise, and more significantly, I think that'll be the game pretty much mathematically secured. Clown Monkey getting wiped to the map 3 tank. Unfortunate for them. They are trailing by 1,600 points. I think while it is technically possible to make 1,600 on map 4, it will be incredibly difficult, and of course Skyrise are going to play their survivor round as well. It is a 25% tank, so you know there is a chance.
Explain to me again why we didn't take any one of the perfectly good boats we passed.
Distance for this map 700, total bonus 1540, so there is about 2,200, 2,250 points available on this map. If Skyrise do get wiped to this early tank, it's possible, and I say this with as much optimism as I can muster, it's possible for Clown Monkey to come back. But they will have to wipe with this tank. It's a reboom. Lands. Skyrise. Alright, Skyrise are playing PvE at the moment, just shooting common. 1 boom into a 3 boom. The boomer is still alive. Pounce lands. Spit lands. But was a little bit late on the spit, unfortunately. And the boomer does die. So, in the end, Skyrise are rewarded for just camping out basically 2 full hordes. Don't take too much damage, just a little bit onto Frey, who ate the pounce on the spit. The survivors are pushed forward. A quad is going to be up, I believe, but they're going to have to send it right now if you're Clown Monkey. Skyrise choosing to take it slow. Oh, and actually, nice, 1 slam. 2 slams. Hunter a bit late with the cover, but 2 slams onto Frey. Clown Monkey decided very unlikely that they will land the quad, so they just used the smoker and the charger to set up some damage. I like the play, but unfortunately for Cloud Monkey, damage at this stage is not good enough. They need a wipe. As Johnny will be playing the last tank here for Clown Monkey. Big Johnny tank.
Johnny. Wow, I thought you know the song.
I don't know.
Wow.
As he gets the Big Johnny hittables in, although I say that, his hatchback is in a very bad position. I think he has to leave it, and actually the survivors are going back. Are they going to go all the way back? The boomer gets popped.
I believe
they're going to commit. Are they going to bait it? Are they going to commit to the run back? It looks like they're committing to the run back. I don't think this tank is going to be AI. Or he might be. He might be. No, they're chipping him. They're giving him sight. That's my Capri spot. Alright, so the tank is going to be in. 15% second pass, but he is in. And that is a jockey landing in the safe room. Oh, Johnny, no! Johnny, no! Oh, Johnny, no. Oh, Johnny, no! Johnny missing his punches. Oh, that could have been bad. That could have been really bad. The jockey in the safe room. If Johnny had played bodyguard a little bit there, could have been huge damage, if not a wipe coming out, but just missing his punch, allowing Frey to get in there, clear his buddy. Skyrise survive, eat a quick wall kick spit, but only taking 2 ticks on Chris, or even just 1. And the go-go bind comes out from Innuendo, and I can't help but agree. Johnny.
Zoe. Negative. Cool. Champ. Nah.
Skyrise pushed into the factory here. The quad is the set, so this could be Clown Monkey's last chance of getting something happening in this match. Landing a quad here keeps them in contention. And Charger missed. Smoker lands, Hunter lands, but the Charger missed. The jockey got M2'd, and a little bit of an anticlimactic end to that quad attempt, and unfortunately, I dare say, a little bit of an anticlimactic end to Cloud Monkey's run in this match. The Skyrise are going to continue to push onwards, sitting on 850 bonus. Very respectable bonus. Obviously, a few more chokes, such as the gravel hill up ahead, but at this point, I think the point difference is too large. That's a cheeky smoke. Dust gonna reset onto Bill. And Clown Monkey are gonna sack for another quad. Fair play to them. They are gonna play it out. They are gonna keep making Skyrise work for it. Point difference has now passed 2,000. I think it's fair to call it here. Just pride to play for at this point.
Ammo here. I'm reloading.
They are going to have a quad on this hill.
Reloading.
Skyrise
Shut up, you stupid birds.
going to camp it out. It looks like they will. And fair enough, they do get a pull onto Bill, but gets cleared. And a jockey, but again gets cleared. And the Hunter misses somehow. And Chris, and now the survivors can think about pushing. There is still a charge and a smoke. Charger lands, the double! Oh my god, what is that? Chris is dead. NF is in cat. Alright, maybe a little bit. Oh, the charge just got planned a recharge. This is a wipe. The wipe comes out. Innuendo's boomed. Yoru's charger is going to kill 3 survivors by itself. And Innuendo is going to get jockeyed to secure the wipe. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Skyrise, ladies and gentlemen. They are going to win, despite that questionable survivor play. Double charge into the death onto Chris. But yes, unfortunately, I think while it's technically still possible, Clown Monkey would need to make literally 90% bonus to complete the comeback here. And I don't think it's humanly possible to finish this map with 90% health, especially on this ping. And a wall kick spit right off the bat might be enough to end it right there and then. Maybe not quite, but already losing about 100 bonus off the first hit. As the survivors do push forward.
Weapons here.
Still, for Clown Monkey, if they can have a good map 4 here, they can at least narrow the differential, keep the score close. Hunter lands, the Charger does get a nice stumble in the charge. Oh my goodness, so many punches! Somebody help him! Francis! Jesus! Francis just getting absolutely dogpiled. His teammates are just pointing and laughing as he gets Mike Tyson'd in the goo. And that is rough. Francis down to 15 health. Car is out. While the SI do go. Jockey dies, and that is a second car out. These hittables. I mean, Innuendo. He's not been making it easy for me this game. Both of his cars are bad. They are just bad. He will probably not be able to get either of them. Oh, but he does land a rock onto Johnny. Right on the toenail. Hitboxing him badly there. As the survivors could probably, or rather the infected, could probably send a full new set of spawns with the rage that he got from that rock. But it looks like he is gonna drop for his bins. He throws another rock. Big pop, actually. By Francis on that boomer. And Innuendo is now second pass. Oh no! Lands another rock. These survivors not able to see the rocks through the trees. Does get an in-cap onto Francis, and the tank is committing, gets a double punch! And another punch, and Zoe's standing on top of 2 hittables. What the fuck? What? Zoe, there's hittables there, get away! Bill gets smoked into another hittable. Zoe is dead.
Come on, man. Look at me.
Jesus.
You're gonna be okay. Reloading.
Jesus.
Thanks for that.
The tank dies. So does Zoe. And the GGs come out. And Lewis is gone. And it looks like that Elliot sub. No, I'm gonna pass on that one, thank you. That is gonna be game. GG's coming out from Clown Monkey. And that is that. Skyrise secure the win. Well, what to say about that?
Well played, Skyrise.
Well played, Skyrise, absolutely. Aside from a few questionable moments, especially at the end there on map 4, giving a completely free wipe. Aside from that, pretty good from Skyrise. They will take the win and continue on in their RBT6 campaign. Commiserations to Clown Monkey. I saw some glimpses. There were some nice plays. They seemed to have a pretty good grasp of some fundamentals, but ultimately too many mistakes coming out, particularly on that survivor side during tank eating hittables. They will fall here. Still plenty left to play for in the remaining 5 rounds of Swiss. Thank you everyone for joining us, and stay tuned. Check out Vanille stream in 7 hours to see Kreitzer lose to some South Americans.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah guys, thank you for watching.